Are you
Really?
no,
We
yes,
went
really.
to the Saturday
Who
game
does
against
Middle Line
Amherst,
Highway?
and then the Friday night game
Is it?
against
Yeah.
Georgia Tech.
Did she ask you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Experience two different.
I used to have the map.
Right.
But I don't have it.
Wait a minute, with this four of us, yeah. We're here, we got enough. Okay, Kevin, let me know when we can start. Okay, thank you. The Architecture Review Board of the Town of Southampton now come to order. Welcome to the December 3rd, 2024 meeting. Mr. Rump, the Vice Chair, would you please lead us in the pledge, and will everybody rise?
Certainly, Mr. Chairman.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Mr. Rump.
You're welcome, Mr. Chairman.
And Mr. Jankowski, the Board Secretary, would you please perform the roll call and notify us if we have a quorum?
Mr. Tagliavia,
Here.
Mr. Burke. Here. Mr. Rump,
Yes.
Mr. Charrier,
Here.
myself, Ms. Keys is absent, and Mr. Wright
Right.
is absent. We still have a quorum.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jankowski. Did the board members that were present review the minutes of the November 5th, 2024 meeting? And were there any errors or omissions?
None that I saw,
None.
Mr. Chairman.
None. If not, any, do I hear a motion?
I'll motion to approve.
A second?
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. It's carried. Any old business come before the board before we start the agenda? None, then we'll start with the agenda. The first item on the agenda, a site plan review, which is a sign application. This is for Blessing Fields LLC at 163 West Montauk Highway, Hampton Bays, and the applicant is present. And Mr. Tagliavia is the lead member on the board for this application.
Hello,
And-
Michael Sciano, InterScience Research Associates,
Morning, Mike.
Thank you.
on behalf of the applicant. I just have a quick, this is at 163 West Montauk Highway. This board had already reviewed the full site plan application. We're here for a modification to the sign. I just have a quick comparison here. It just provides you with what the changes are. In general, the sign is getting smaller. I think you have two there, but I'll just
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
the sign is getting smaller, and essentially when I went to go put in the application for the sign plan, for the sign permit at the building department, they went out and measured what this would look like in the field, and they realized, oh, this is far too large. So they've come back to me and asked for a reduction in the height of the posts by 1 foot 10 inches, an overall reduction because there's also a planter at the base of it. So the overall reduction in height is 2 foot 4 inches. The sign itself, which is the number, the address, and then the 4 planks that would have business names on it. The overall height of that is not changing. The overall width of the actual sign itself is changing by 1 foot 4 inches, and the overall sign area is decreasing by 4.5 square feet. The colors and materials and everything else is identical to the original approved sign.
I don't see any issues as submitted. I think the changes are in line with the code requirement. The lighting is all down lighting. I don't see an issue with that. There's the number for the residents for identification of place. I think aesthetically, white and black, one color is, meets our approval and requirements. I haven't seen any issues.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Tagliavia. Mr. Rump, comments?
I have no issues at all, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Mr. Jankowski, comments?
No issues with the changes.
Okay, Mr. Burke, comments?
No issues.
And I'm going with the lead. I have no comments on this. I agree with it.
Excellent.
Okay, do I hear a motion to approve?
I'll make the motion to approve as submitted.
I'll second that motion.
Motion has been made and seconded as submitted. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
That's approved.
Thanks.
Happy holidays.
You as well.
Right.
You as
Same
well.
to you. Okay, next on the agenda is King Cullen Wild by Nature Blue Paws sign at 252 West Montauk Highway, Hampton Bays. The applicant available? Would you come up and state your name and contact information? And Mr. Tagliavia is also the lead on this application.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. So, my name is Karen Bernal. Yeah, so basically I'm applying for a new sign.
Yeah, is this your company or?
Yeah, it's my company.
Okay.
Yeah. Usually, I mean, it's a new sign. There wasn't any sign before that in that space. And, yeah, just like the name of my company. It's for a pet grooming business, and I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry.
Problem. I think we have the information we need here. My one comment is that the lights illustrated are very out of scale. I don't know who did the rendering, but looking at the specification of the light fixtures, they're shown at 14 inches, and I think they're less than half the size shown, so you may not want 3. I think that they'll nearly be touching, and aesthetically it won't look very pleasing.
Okay.
So you might want to reduce that down to 2 fixtures, given the size that you showed in the specifications. Other than that, I don't have any objections.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Tagliavia. Mr. Rump, comments?
I agree with the lead for the area in his comments.
Thank you. Mr. Jankowski, comments?
Yeah, no issues. I agree with the lead.
You agree with the lead. Mr. Burke, comments?
No, I agree with Mike.
Okay, and I agree with the lead for the area. I don't have any problem with it. Do I hear a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve as submitted.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Motion has been made and seconded to approve as submitted. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Is
Opposed? No.
are we going, the submission shows 3 fixtures, Mr. Chairman.
Oh,
Are we
yeah.
going
Can
to-
we actually determine that, or is it just a
You know,
suggestion?
we can determine it now.
I would
So
determine it now.
I would-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would,
So-
I'm sorry, then I would say.
Well, this would be an amendment to the, because we've already voted. So it's an amendment to
Okay.
it. And what is the amendment, Mr. Tagliavia?
To only incorporate 2 fixtures as opposed to 3, given the size and the scale.
Okay, and,
I'll second that amendment
yeah,
as well.
you made a motion and a second, the amendment. Okay. Any comments from the board on this amendment?
Agree.
If none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. All right, so it's 2 fixtures
Instead of 3.
Thank you,
instead
Ted.
of 3.
All right. Thank
Okay,
you so
thank you.
much.
Good luck.
Happy
Right.
holidays. Thank you.
And this was an amendment to the motion.
Yeah.
So, and that has to be noted in that way. So, or whatever. Okay. All right, is there any further business to come before the board?
I have nothing, Mr. Chairman.
Nothing.
None.
If none, then do I hear motion to?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Our next meeting will be December 17th.